Hi, welcome back to Tap Tech. Today, we're diving deep into the new M4 MacBook Pro. I've been using MacBooks for years, and for the past 3 years, the M1 Max MacBook Pro has been my daily machine. It's been reliable, powerful, and honestly, it still holds up well today. I never really felt the need to upgrade. But now, the M4 MacBook Pro is here, and it changes things. This isn't just a small update. Apple has made several important improvements. Some are under the hood. Some are in the design. Some are in the experience of using the machine every day. Altogether, it feels like a new kind of MacBook Pro, one that is powerful, efficient, and more future-ready. So, in this video, I'll walk you through everything. We'll cover performance, design, battery life, display, ports, and more. I'll talk about how it compares to the M1 Max, what's new, and whether it's worth upgrading. Let's get started. Let's begin with performance. This is the biggest reason why people look at the MacBook Pro. It's not just about looks, it's about power. The M4 chip is the heart of this laptop. It's the latest generation of Apple silicon. If you've followed Apple's journey, you know the M1 was a game changer. It moved Apple away from Intel and into its own chip designs. The M1 brought massive improvements in speed and efficiency. Then came the M2 and M3, which added smaller gains. Now we're at the M4. And compared to M1, this is a big step forward. I've been using the M1 Max, fully maxed out, with 64 GB of memory. For this review, I tested the M4 Max, also fully maxed out. Right away, the difference was noticeable. The M4 chip is built using a 3nm process, while the M1 Max used 5nm tech. That means the M4 is more efficient and more powerful. Apple claims the CPU is up to 2.2 times faster than the M1 Max. The GPU is up to 1.9 times faster. And the memory bandwidth jumps from 400 GB per second to 546 GB per second. These numbers are real, not just marketing. When I ran Geekbench 6, the single-core score was over 4,000, the highest I've ever seen on a Mac. Multi-core performance was also at the top. And GPU performance was incredible. It was close to what the M2 Ultra delivers, the same chip used in the Mac Pro. All of this is impressive on paper. But real-world performance matters even more. In real life, I do a mix of tasks. Most of the time, it's basic stuff, web browsing, email, writing, and media consumption. But sometimes, I work on video projects. And that's when I need serious power. I opened up a Final Cut Pro project. It had 8K red raw footage, GoPro clips, motion graphics, and even files from the Snapchat spectacles. The M4 MacBook Pro handled everything smoothly. No lag, no stutters. It exported the video almost twice as fast as my M1 Max did. There's a new feature in Final Cut Pro 11 called Magnetic Mask. It uses AI to cut out subjects from backgrounds. Before, this took hours using manual rotoscoping. Now, you click the subject, adjust the mask, and let it run on the M1 Max. This process took about 2 minutes and 56 seconds. On the M4 Max, it finished in 2 minutes and 13 seconds. The M2 Ultra did it in 90 seconds. The old Intel Mac Pro with dual Radeon GPUs took over 6 minutes. The difference is huge. This shows how much progress Apple Silicon has made. And it's not just about one app. Whether you're editing photos, building 3D models, or working with large datasets, the M4 chip can handle it with ease. Photographers, designers, and content creators will love the M4 MacBook Pro. I watched another test by Tyler Stallman. He ran Lightroom and DaVinci Resolve tests on the M4 Max. In some cases, it beat the Mac Studio with M2 Ultra. That's amazing for a laptop. It's clear that Apple is making laptops that can replace desktops. The M4 Max is that powerful. And it stays quiet and cool while doing all of this. The fans barely spin up. The thermal system is efficient. That's something Intel-based laptops always struggled with. Let's talk about design. The MacBook Pro still has the same overall look. But now, it comes in space black. It's not brand new, it was introduced with the M3, but it still feels fresh. Space black is sleek, clean, and modern. It has a deeper tone than space gray, and it really stands out, but here's the thing, it attracts fingerprints. A lot. If you care about looks, you might want a case or a skin. I use one myself, and it helps a lot. It also adds a bit of scratch protection. That's always nice to have. The build quality is still top tier. It's solid, premium, and well balanced. The hinge is smooth. The keyboard feels great. The trackpad is huge and responsive. This is the level of quality you expect from Apple. One of the best changes is the display. The M4 MacBook Pro now offers a nanotexture option. This is a matte finish that cuts down on reflections. It started as a $1,000 add-on for the Pro Display XDR. Now, it's only $100 for the MacBook Pro. I love it. The matte screen makes a big difference. It reduces glare in any lighting. Bright offices, coffee shops, airplanes, it doesn't matter. You can see everything clearly. And the colors are still rich and vibrant. It doesn't feel washed out like older matte screens. There were concerns that nanotexture was fragile. But Apple has improved it. It's more durable now. It doesn't collect fingerprints easily. It's not hard to clean. And you're not touching the screen much on a laptop anyway. This is my favorite feature on the M4 MacBook Pro. If you travel, work in bright spaces, or just want a better viewing experience, it's worth the extra cost. Another new feature is Thunderbolt 5. It replaces Thunderbolt 4. Most high-end laptops still use Thunderbolt 4, so this is ahead of the curve. Thunderbolt 5 brings more bandwidth, faster speeds, and more possibilities. You can now connect up to 3 6K displays instead of 2. That's great for professionals. Right now, Thunderbolt 5 accessories are rare and expensive. But they'll grow over time. The ecosystem will expand. This is future-proofing. If you buy this laptop now, it will be ready for new hardware coming later. The base 14-inch MacBook Pro now gets 3 Thunderbolt ports, just like the 16-inch version. That's a nice bonus. No matter which model you choose, you get great connectivity. The M4 chip also brings better battery life. Apple didn't change the battery size, but the chip is more efficient. That means more hours on a single charge. If you do light tasks, like browsing, emails, or watching videos, the battery will last all day. Under heavy use, it still performs well. Even during video exports or large file transfers, it doesn't drain too quickly. This makes the M4 MacBook Pro ideal for work on the go. You don't need to carry a charger everywhere. And the fast charging is still here. You can get back to 50% in around 30 minutes. The webcam has been updated too. It now supports center stage. This means the camera can follow you during video calls. It keeps you in the frame as you move. It's great for Zoom, FaceTime, or recording content. The image quality is sharp and clear. It works well in different lighting. The ultra-wide lens makes it easier to fit more into the frame. The speakers are still top tier. You get 6 speakers with force-canceling woofers. The sound is rich, balanced, and loud. You can edit videos or enjoy music without needing external speakers. The microphones are studio quality. Voice recordings sound clean and full. Whether you're doing podcasts, calls, or voiceovers, you're covered. Apple quietly updated the display tech too. It now uses quantum dot technology. They didn't announce it, but it's there. Quantum dots improve color and brightness. The screen now reaches 1000 nits in SDR, which is a big jump from before. Everything is more readable in bright spaces. The colors feel more accurate. Motion looks smoother. It's not OLED yet, but it's getting close. This is a big step forward for LCD displays. The screen just feels better, more responsive, more immersive. That makes a difference when you use it for hours every day. So, who should buy the M4 MacBook Pro? If you're using an M1 MacBook Pro and push it hard every day, this is a big upgrade. The performance leap is real. The screen is better. The battery lasts longer. You get newer ports, better cameras, and an improved display. If you do video editing, design, 3D work, or anything creative, this laptop will help you work faster. If your time is valuable, the performance gains will pay off. Even if you're not a power user, the upgrades in usability, screen quality, and battery life are still noticeable. But if your current MacBook still works great and you don't need the extra power, you can wait. The M1 Max is still a very good machine. The M4 MacBook Pro is the most advanced MacBook yet. It's fast, efficient, and polished. Apple didn't reinvent the design, but they refined every part of the experience. From performance to display, from ports to battery, it's just better. Every little improvement adds up. Together, they create a laptop that feels new, fresh, and ready for the future. It's not just a speed bump. It's a full package upgrade. Apple Silicon is growing fast. And the M4 chip proves that the MacBook Pro still leads the way for high-performance laptops. Thanks for watching. This is Tap Tech. We'll see you in next one.